Hey everyone, it's Emily here. I hope you're having a beautiful day so far. Today I wanted to share with you 26 Amazon home organizers that actually work and that you need. These are some of my favorite home organizers that I have found on Amazon over the years that really have made a big difference in helping me organize my home, so I know that they'll help you out as well. First organizer that I'm going to share with you are these underbed storage containers that actually have rollers. I really like this for one because it keeps it off the ground, so you're not collecting all that dust on the ground, and it has a full zippered cover on it, so again, it's not letting any dust get onto any of the items you have in there. This is great for seasonal storage for clothing and stuff, or just items that maybe you don't have a spot for in your closet. These are really nice. I like this because they actually fit underneath our shallow bed frame that we have. And they have ones that are actually adjustable, so if you have a taller bed off the ground a little bit more, you can grab those ones as well. They come in a couple different colors and sizes, so you can go a little bit small to really large. I got the large ones and I'm really happy with the size. I can fit 2 of them lengthwise underneath our bed, and it just adds so much extra storage because your bed's already taking up the space, but you don't have to have the visual view up all the things that you organize, which I really personally love. Number 2 on my home organization items that you actually need and will work are these cloth bins that actually have structure to them, so they actually do lay flat if you're not using them, but they have structure so they stay uptight, and you can fit so much in each container. They have a couple different styles of this and obviously colors, but I like that you can visually see a little bit from the front, the sides and everything, and you can label it if you want to, but again, it's zippered up so everything stays nice and clean, and it folds away in there, and plus a couple different blankets, so the size on these are fantastic. I've had these for a few years and they are still in great shape. Love them. Now for number 3, if you're looking for something similar but less structure and want to be able to take it on the go with you, this bag option is great because it folds up so you can take it traveling with you if you want to, and it expands really wide. You definitely like the structure. I would stick with the previous one because again, it just holds that structure and you can stack those bins, which is really nice, depending on how you are able to organize your home. Number 4 is definitely a tried and true. You can grab these pretty much anywhere. They come in a lot of different styles, but I really like these because for one, they're visually appealing. 2, they have a handle on them, and 3, you can label them, and it keeps everything in sight but also out of sight, and sure, you don't have to see all the different colors and stuff. So if you wanted things to be aesthetically pleasing, this allows you to get organized for your home and still have that. And then I also use them in our closet as well, especially for the kids. It's definitely helpful. They can put all their pants in one, their shorts in another, pajamas and stuff. It just makes it a little bit easier for them sorting and stuff, and I really like that. Again, you can get these soft-sided or hard-sided. The next home organizer that I really like to utilize, especially for holiday decor, is vacuum seal bags or really large blankets and things that you aren't going to be using as often. You can vacuum seal them up and put them away, and they take up so much less space, especially for items that you're not using year-round, just seasonally. This is a great way to store those items, and it keeps them tight and everything, but again, it keeps the dust off of them. And these ones came with a pump themselves, so you can also use your vacuum attachment to help suck it out even faster if you want to. Number 6 is actually a new one for me, and I really like this because it's a single hanger, but it can hold 10 items on it. And I decided to utilize this for my summer shorts, but you can also use them for leggings, hats, tank tops, pretty much whatever you want, but it's on a single hanger and it easily clips on and off, and I just like it because visually I can see everything, but it's all in one spot and it's not taking up a ton of hangers on a wide space. If you've ever hung up jeans, you know that by the time you get to 10 pairs of jeans, you're quite wide with it. So this just helps keep everything in a shorter span of space and literally cuts the space in half, and I really like that about it, again, because I can visually see it, but it also keeps everything a little bit more organized in my home. Number 7 is a closet organizer that works great for scarves, pants, bigger items like throw blankets and stuff because of the way it fits, lays flat. So again, it takes up less width and more lengthwise, and I like that about this are these stackable drawer units and shelves. They are basically a 3-in-1. I really like them. They actually do slide out. You can put these on shelves. You can stack them up from the ground. You can put them as far high as you want. Office supplies, You name it, you can organize it. So don't just think because it says a closet that has to be used for clothing or something. You can utilize these items for everything in your home, including your pantry. So it allows you to stack the bins while still having airflow and not like a typical drawer where there's no airflow on it. So these work really well. You can also use them in a mudroom and stuff. Number 9 on the organization list actually works for in the garage or larger spaces for lumber and different materials. We actually utilize 2 different systems for our wood supplies because I like to DIY and build cabinets and different things like that. I have quite a bit of scraps and I don't want to just throw all of them away. There's some really good pieces in that. And so to keep the lumber level without taking up floor space, you want to put it on the wall. And these come in different sizes and length, depths, and numbers so that you can grab what is going to be utilized for you. But the first system I really liked because we put this up in our garage and it just takes up a really high space that we don't particularly grab it often, but I can utilize it for all the wood storage. We also have another area that we did with these other systems that actually are on a tiered bar, so it keeps everything level as well. And it just kind of depends on the style that you're looking for, but both work absolutely great. Some can be a little bit more tailored than the other, but both are great. Number 10 is the Omni-Wall system. This is a game changer when it comes to your tools. I don't care if you have a little bit of tools or if you have a craft wall or something that you have, or an office, so you have a lot of different items. Maybe you have a 3D printer or something and you need to have a space for all these items. The Omni-Wall is made of steel and it's made here in America, which I absolutely love. But it is really strong. So it's basically like a pegboard system, but it's steel. It's really easy to install, but you can get different shelves for it to hold the different items. You can get the different hooks. You can put all your tools on it. Really utilize this. Is it cheap? No, but it's definitely worth it if you want everything organized in a particular area. This is really, really nice. Number 11 is actually a rolling it caddy. Now these you probably might have already. Don't just think about them for inside the home like the laundry room or in the bathroom or something like that, or even in the pantry. But they are great in the garage, especially if you're on projects or the car. This is great because they can roll this around with their different supplies in it. You can take it out of that caddy, put it back where you needed it. And again, we're trying to make life a little bit easier by having things organized and in its spot. And it takes time to organize your home. So if you feel slightly overwhelmed by this, don't. Tackle one area at a time. Try a system out. Maybe that system doesn't work the way you want it. Try a different system. It's taken me a few years to figure out what I like and what I don't. And so that's why there's a few different items in this because they all work a little bit differently. Number 12, I utilize for a lot of my holiday decor, and there are the very large storage bags. You can grab these just as a tote itself or with the rollers. I suggest the rollers because by the time you pack it in with your ground under the tree, it gets quite heavy, so it's nice to be able to utilize the rollers on the bottom of it to get it to your destination a little bit easier. But again, they have straps to keep everything tight. And I like how thick the canvas is on it. It just keeps critters out and dust out, which is always good for your holiday decor that only gets put up every once in a while. Number 13 on the organization list are these clear stacking drawer bins. I really like these because they actually interlock to each other. They're sturdy, they're thick, and they're clear, so you can see exactly what's in them. I utilize these in my bathroom, but also underneath the sink. They're great because you can see everything in there, but again, it keeps everything in its spot where it's supposed to be, which is wonderful. Number 14 is very similar, but these are actually clear, just stacking containers, and you can put smaller and larger together, and they work great inside drawers. I love them for organizing my makeup and all of my bathroom supplies, but they're great in the office too, or if you have a little bit of batteries or tools and stuff. These are awesome because again, you can see what's in them, but they slide back and forth and you can lift up and out, and it just makes organize your home a little bit better. In my opinion, I really like these. If you're looking for less plastic and a little bit more natural items in your home, then these next organizers are going to be for you. Those are my bamboo organizers. I love my adjustable silverware tray. It works great, but you don't have to just use it for silverware. You can use it for snacks, teas, all sorts of items. But again, it's using wood and it will last you forever if you take care of it. I've had ours for years and I really like them. They also have ones that are non-adjustable, but again, you just have to find your preference. But I absolutely love our next organizer, and that is my knife organizer tray. Really nice. It organizes all of our knives, and I love that it double stacks them, so it really utilizes the small amount of space. Everything has a spot to go, and that is key when we're organizing our home sometimes. Maybe you don't want to be compartmentalized into these little trays, and you can grab these wooden drawer dividers to create your own spaces. I love these. Now they are adjustable, but make sure when you are ordering them, you get the right size for the depth of your drawer. Drawer depths in the kitchen and bathroom are completely different, so think about that before you place your order. I have ordered the wrong size before really well. They have a nice stiff spring on them, and they also have ones that have interior slots so that you can do individual sections in them on your own. So again, you can create your own type of tray if you want to, and I like having the options. They work great for keeping things exactly where they're supposed to be. That actually leads me into my next organizer, which are my clear spice jars. I love these. Now they come in multiple different sizes, and you'll see I have all the different sizes. I like these because I can fit more spices in them, and I can also fit my tablespoon scoop in them, which is really nice for when I'm measuring different things. They have a nice silicone seal on them, so they actually do seal out the air. You can label the bottom with the expiration date if you want to. You can label them with labels that come with it, or you can make your own like I did. But I just like these because again, they come in different sizes and they hold more spices, and you can use these for overnight oats if you want to, for food prep and everything. So again, less plastic, more glass and wood is always a great option. If I made the switch over the last few years, I have to try and switch out as much as I can to glass and wood just because I want to, and everybody has their own personal preference, so you do what you like the best. Next organizer actually for your shower or your bathtub area, and it is a corner shelf that suction cups to the tile, and it works really well. It holds, you can put the bottles in there, you can hang your razors up, your loofahs, all those kind of things you can pack in there. And it does come off, you just have to pry it off pretty well, and it just adds a little extra storage in case you don't have enough space around the bathtub. The number 20 is a little different, but it's really easy to work with, and it's great for organizing your spices. And it is a roll of foam that all your spices in a row, and also pads them, so if you are working with glass, if you drop one in, it doesn't shatter on you. And number 21 on our home organization countdown is a lid organizer. This comes in the wood option and also plastic. I have a plastic one, I just haven't replaced it, but it still works really well. You can adjust the width of it. It's kind of basically like a file drawer, but a vertical one, and I like that for it. And then number 22 is a lid in Pant Organizer. And that one is it's metal, and it actually expands. You can customize it to the size of your cabinet, which is great. But it has a holder for the lids and also the pans. It'll hold cast iron, and it'll hold a cookie sheet. It'll hold pretty much anything, and I like this because you can customize it to your pots and pans, and just helps keep that space a little bit more organized. Number 23 is just something very simple, but it can make a big difference if you have a lot of appliances with cords on them. It is a simple cord wrap. It basically command hooks to the back of your appliance. You can wrap the cord around it. It keeps everything tidy looking and not all strung out everywhere, so that is really nice too, and it could also be used in your office or in your bedroom too. Number 24 is under sink shelf drawer unit. I like the way this works so well because it's metal for one, so it actually holds the weight, and it slides out and in, and you have a shelf up top and also a drawer shelf on the bottom. And if you haven't gotten yourself a mat for underneath your kitchen sink or your bathroom sinks, definitely grab those in case you have a leak. This will collect the water for you so you don't damage your cabinets. Amazon also sells a leak detector, so you can put this underneath and it will detect any type of moisture and stuff that might be happening, and will literally send off an alarm so you are alerted. If you've ever had a leak, you know how annoying it is to fix and how much damage it can cause. So if you want to be on the alert, definitely get the alarm system. It definitely helps. Yeah. Number 25 is my can organizer. This will hold so many different cans for you. It does a couple different sizes. You can adjust it. You can feed it from the back so everything pops to the forward. Again, you can see everything there. But if you have the ability to, I ended up putting a shorter drawer inside of my big pantry drawer so it held all my cans as well. So that was really nice that I was able to do that. You can add these drawer units to your existing cabinets, and so it doesn't have to be permanent, but it allows you some organization for your pantry and your kitchen without feeling like you have to do something really over the top. So hopefully that helps you out. Now, number 26 is very simple, but it can help you organize your items, different categories, which is really good. It just keeps everything tidy, and you can grab these in different colors and stuff. Little bonus for you are the battery organizers. They have these holders that hold the batteries so they don't roll everywhere, and it keeps it so you can just keep them in the drawer. You can also get the rechargeable batteries, which are really nice. We use both. They come in a container so you can easily just store that away. Well, hopefully you enjoyed today's 26 Amazon home organizers that I absolutely love, and they work for me, and hopefully they'll work for you and your family as well.